Tim, I was going through some cool stuff, and this is not to rub it in anybody and say, hey, look at me and how awesome this is. It's to show you what we've have experienced, right? As starting out in DeFi in September, and how you hear the stories of what we're trying to explain to everybody and tell everybody what's about to happen now again, right? And I know in our ecosystem you could see wrap PE and what wrap PE was. And I just want to give you a little shot of my capital sitting in a pool and the rewards that came out from that. And that's just one pool, everybody. And it happened a couple times. It wasn't just one, like I said, pulling it out. Not going to do the calculator, but you'll see. Everybody knows what wrap PE is and how much it is. But this is just a quick little picture of what happened when we were doing it, right? And this is way back in September and October, November. I was at 9 beast modes. Anybody know about what the beast modes that we have now? You get up to 50, 100 beast modes now. Sometimes people have a couple, couple hundred, few hundred, right? Well, I only had 9 beast modes, right? And I only had this 35 Uni V2 staked, right? And what was happening is we were claiming rewards, everybody, and you could see in our system what happens. But this was one round of me claiming rewards of 77 wrap PE. So if you want to understand of how those balancer pools or what those pools and how are they at this level where you see that we have in just balancer around 350, I think it's like 350, somewhere around there, $320 million in a liquidity pool. Well, this is how, everybody. And it's also cool because we didn't go out and just spend it. We have it locked up in a liquidity pool. And thank goodness we do, right? Because if anybody could experience, these gains, right? And it just going up to a couple $1,000, most people in their right minds or, in psychology, people in their psychology, what they think to do is to sell it, just get the profits as they can and not hold it. Right. But that's the beauty part of what DeFi is. This locked it up for us. And now we went through just a tremendous amount of gains, because I'll show you. I'll pop over here and everybody can see what wrap P is worth now. Right. We went through where it was at 250, the lowest. Right. And then getting up to 1,000, 2,000, then maybe 4,000 or 5,000 at the beginning, a couple months ago. And now a tremendous jump into this range of like $13,500. And it was up at the $20,000 range, everybody. So what I'm telling you is this is the same thing, everybody. Okay. Starwire, Wafu, Pixel, M2, Lyft. These are all the same things that we were doing over there. Okay. Just because it was wrap P, we're telling you that that's what happened, right? You're in these hives, right? You're staked into these hives. You're getting seeds out, and then you're putting them in these farms, and you're yielding out cryptocurrencies. Okay, you're yielding out cryptocurrencies, right? For seeds, everybody. Okay, for seeds, and that's what you're going to experience, and that's where everybody trying to get you to understand of what DeFi and yield farming together. What an amazing thing that is, right? Because we're not in this for the short game. We're not in this for just the little quick hitters and doubling our money. We're in this for generational wealth to change, right? Not just my life, maybe my daughter's life. So it's a real thing. When we're telling you these things that happened at the beginning, they really did. Those pools aren't just magical, right? That was real people putting in real capital. And then what they gained in rewards, they put it away back into pools, locked it up, and that's now allowing us to get seeds and even get more and kind of just continue to compound that, right? So I just wanted to touch that. Like I said, it wasn't to rub but it's pretty cool because
then what do you do with the seeds?
What I do? Oh, yeah. Well, I plant them in the farms, Tim, over here. And right now there's 3, but very soon there's going to be a lot of farms in our ecosystem. Okay. And all you would do is come in here, hit the plant button and your seeds, whatever seeds you got. So I say, got 100 seeds. I put 100 seeds, stake them. And this pool alone would then yield me cryptocurrencies for the next 2 years. I wouldn't have to put another seed in there. This will continue to yield out cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies that I didn't purchase. I put seeds in there, right? And those seeds are a representation of my capital. That's the whole idea of what we're talking about. So over here, when I was going through all that stuff on here, you know, we don't have to go through this crazy day trader stuff where I'm sitting here looking at markets and freaking out when everything starts turning red. That's not what we're doing here, everybody. We're over here, and eventually you'll be off on maybe page 5, right? Remember how I was telling you that let's go back to this. Let's go back to this with the top gainers and losers, right? You know, we're picking, you know, these and listen, even some of these. What does it matter if I put in Seedz and this is either red or green? What do I care if it's 13 cents or over here $3? Which one's worse, right? Oh yeah, this is up 628%, but this one's down 73%, but it's $3 and this one's 13 cents. What's it matter? Right? So your seeds are gaining these cryptocurrencies where you're not spending capital. You're just spending seeds. And I just kind of want, even back then when we were doing this, this wasn't seeds. This was real dollars. I had real dollars staked. And I purchased this little UniV2 coin. And that's what was staked, right? So that's what they were yielding out, right? Continuously. And I would take that. I would take these wrap PE rewards and go into other pools. My capital and never left. It was always staked here. And I was just taking rewards here and going into different pools and using that as new capital. So kind of, again, just wrap your head around of what we're, you know, I know it's complicated and there's a lot to this, but I'm telling you, the more you dig into this, the more you spend time and even research, not just even with us, but there are great things to watch. Find Medics. They're a great YouTube channel that has very detailed information. You really need to dig into what all this is, because I mean, this is definitely life-changing stuff here. And the earlier you're in, and you are early, right? You are still before all of this adoption takes place. You're still early. And when all of this hits and all this institutional money and regular people get in, it's going to lift all of this whole space of crypto. And, you know, again, we've experienced it already. So, and I hear people all the time, well, I wish I was back then. And when you guys did this, well, it isn't. It's right now. We're going to do it. We're launching the 11th. And we can say that, kind of a nugget. We're launching new crypto projects, or a new coin launch, right? On the 11th, June 11th, right? So you need to stay tuned, listen, you know, share these videos, because this is real, everybody. This is not just some, like I said, make believe stuff. It's real. We're trying to get you dialed in on what's happening, and you're going to talk to these people. You're going to talk to the project. You're going to talk to the developers. You're going to talk to the founders. And you really get to know them. You'll get to know what you want to put any of your seeds into. But the cool thing, again, it's seeds. It's not your capital, right? Your capital is sitting in a pool, gaining rewards over there. And it's not the same terminology, but think of it like interest. Your money's sitting there gaining interest. And at the same time, it gets these seeds out, and then it lets you go and get into any of these where, you know, you could just pop them in there, and then it starts kind of spitting out rewards that are other cryptocurrencies of projects. So, you know, I just wanted to touch on that and just explain, you know, what the heck is going on here.
Kev was bragging about his 8-track player.
Okay.
He says he remembers when hi-fi was the coolest thing ever, and now DeFi is much cooler.
It is. Hi-fi was rough. I don't think you could reverse, could you? It's just fast forward.
Yeah.
That was way before. I don't even know what.
Oh, come on, Tim.
Yeah.
I had about 1 year with cassette tape, and then I went to CDs.
Ooh, yeah.
You know. So.